Hi, I'm Brett Harrington, ADHD coach, arts therapist, and board member of ADHD New Zealand. And this is a little tabletop video. We at ADHD New Zealand get that these are unusual times and may present challenges, particularly for those of us with ADHD. So here are 10 pro tips for staying happy and productive if you have to work from home or self-isolate. I've heard recently somewhere that if you have to stay home, you just think of it as a holiday. Maybe, maybe not. If you have to self-isolate or work from home, it will be more important than ever to put a little structure and routine into your day. But remember, keep it doable, flexible, and spacious. So here are 10 pro tips for how to do that. Pro tip 1, if working at home, try to keep more or less to the schedule you've been using or one that you would like to be using. And this includes, if you take medication, continue taking your medication. Get up at an early time or a good time for you and get on with your morning routine. And at the end of the day, tuck yourself into bed at night at a time that's going to set you up to be productive tomorrow. So that's preferably with a book, not a phone. Pro tip 2, keep to a work schedule that is, again, I'm going to say it again, doable, flexible, and spacious. If you've got something that's going to take half an hour, give yourself an hour and a half. But do try to stick to that plan as much as possible. Pro tip 3, take regular brain breaks. It's generally more helpful to avoid caving into hyperfocus. Pro tip number 4, designate do nothing times, such as sipping tea, gazing out the window, taking the dog for a walk. These activities are not to be confused with diverting escapes, such as gaming, YouTubing, or going down a social media rabbit hole. Designate specific times and reasonable limits for this kind of activity and prearrange a little reward maybe to help boost your moving on from it when you've run out of the time that you've allowed. All right. Pro tip 6, give yourself credit for every scheduling mark you hit. Yay! And just be curious about the ones you didn't. Wonder what happened there. Pro tip 7, avoid going down news feed rabbit holes. These are interesting times for sure, but it's not really going to help anyone to get fixated on updates and developments. Pro tip 8, stay productive in ways that make you feel motivated and relaxed, even if it means coming up with new, creative things to do, like finally organizing your photos. Which reminds me, check out my article on ADHDsorted.com for the 3/3 task achievement technique for a way to make rewarding progress on tasks that you might not ordinarily get around to. Pro tip 9, stay connected. You may be alone, but you are not alone. If you feel the need to reach out, don't hesitate. Another person's presence, even remotely, can help you regulate your activity. Or maybe you just need someone to commiserate with. That's fine too. Use Zoom or Skype to buddy up with a friend. Pro tip 10, be helpful if you can. Ask yourself, what could be an easy, responsible way to support someone else? Make some music if that's what you do. Offer to walk your friend's dog if they can't get out. Check in by phone with an older person who may need some social interaction. So those are the 10 pro tips. Hope you found this helpful. Remember, wash your hands and keep up that social distancing and stay well. At ADHD New Zealand, we say, you got this.